Hi everyone, again it's me, your math teacher Jello. For today's video, let's continue our discussion on how to solve rational equations. Okay, so guys, what if ganito naman ang given natin, no? Okay, ang gagawin natin dito ay kukunin din natin yung LCD. So, paano ba natin kukuhanin yung LCD kapag ganito? Actually guys, kapag ganito yung denominators natin, ito rin yung LCD natin. Okay, pero since we are in proportion form, or I mean equal sila, wag na natin kunin yung LCD. Instead, we should apply the cross multiplication product. Okay? Etong numerator, multiply natin dito sa denominator. Ganun din sa kabila. Okay? So, mag-cross multiplication product tayo. And then, multiply lang natin yan guys. So, 4x minus 6 times x plus 1. So, magiging ganito siya. Quantity, 4x minus 6 times the quantity of x plus 1. Okay, maglagay tayo ng parenthesis guys para hindi tayo malito. Equals, ito, copy nyo lang. Ito naman. So, ito ay magiging 2x minus 3 times 7. Or pwede rin mauna sa 7 followed by 2x minus 3. Okay. So, using FOIL method, right? So, 4x times x, we have 4x squared, right? And then 4x times 1, the answer is positive 4x, right? Okay. Next, negative 6 times x, negative 6x. Negative 6 times positive 1 equals negative 6. So, ganun din dito sa kabila. Pero hindi ito FOIL method. Single na number lang kasi siya. Ang tawag natin dito ay using distributive property. 7 times 2x, 14x. 7 times negative 3, minus 21. Okay? And then, by combining like terms, ito muna guys, sa left-hand side muna tayo. Since 4x squared has no similar term, guys, ang gagawin ay bring down lang yan or copy. And then, 4x minus 6x, ang sagot natin dyan ay negative 2x. And then, minus 6. Okay. Equals 14x minus 21. Okay. So, dito guys, hanggat meron tayong like terms, ipagko-combine natin. So, negative 2x tsaka negative 14x, right? And also 6 and 21. So, ilipat ko sa kabila. This is now equal to, okay, copy ko lang to guys, 4x squared. Siya yung unang term natin dito kasi siya yung may pinaka-highest exponent or leading term natin, no? Next. So, ito, pag nilipat ko guys sa kabila, sige, pag nilipat ko yan sa kabila, magiging negative, right? So, negative 14x. Ganon din dito yung negative 21. So, minus 6, copy ko lang, magiging plus 21. This is now equal to 0. Okay. Kasi guys, bakit ko ginawa siyang ganito? Kasi, yung result natin dito ay quadratic form, no? So, meron kasi tayo exponent. So, this time, mag-factor out tayo later. So, combine ko ulit yung mga like terms natin. So, 4x squared. And then, negative 2x minus 14x. Magiging negative 16x. Negative 6 plus 21. Positive 15 equals 0. So, dito, nagkaroon tayo ng quadratic equation. Paano ba natin isosolve yan? Okay, by applying the factor or completing the square or quadratic formula. So, para ma-solve natin yung quadratic term na to. Okay? So, this time, ang gagawin ko ay mag-factor out lang ako. Factor out natin to guys. Ayan. I hope marunong kayo mag-factor out. Kasi, topic natin yan sa grade 8 tsaka grade 9. No? Nung nasa junior high school kayo. Factor ni 4x squared. By the way, paano natin i-factor out tong trinomial na to? Only factor the first term, ito, and then the last term. Make sure na makakapag-produce tayo or provide tayo ng negative 16x upon factoring. Okay? So, factors ng 4x squared ay 2x times 2x. Right? Kasi 2x times 2x equals 4x squared. And then, ano ba ang factors ng 15? Na ang sagot ay 15. The answer is what? 3 and 5, right? So, since positive 15 to, ang both factors natin ay negative yan. At tandaan yan ha. Okay. Kasi negative times negative, it will result to positive. So, dito guys, trial and error tayo, no? Okay, kung sino mauna. Let's use 3 and 5. So, ito guys, kapag using FOIL method, verify natin, dapat makapag-produce tayo ng 4x squared minus 16x plus 15. Ibig sabihin, tama yung factors natin. So, let's see. 2x times 2x, 4x squared, right? 2x times negative 5, negative 10x. So, negative 3 times 2x, negative 6x. Negative 3 times negative 5, positive 15. So, 4x squared. Combine ko yan, magiging negative 16x. And then plus 15. So, guys, kung mapapansin natin, ito guys, equal siya rito. Okay, ibig sabihin, tama yung factors natin. Okay? So, ito ay 2x minus 3 and then 2x minus 5 equal 0. So, dito guys, hindi pa tayo tapos. Okay, equate natin yan by 0. Continue ko dito guys. So, 2x minus 3 equals 0 and then 2x minus 5 equals 0. So, we have negative 3, lipat ko sa kabila, magiging positive 3, right? So, para mawala yung 2 dito, divide all terms by 2. So, cancel. X naman ang matitira. So, 3 over 2 ang sagot natin dito. And, ganun din, 2x equals positive 5, right? Divide all terms by 2 para mawala ito. At para matira yung variable x. So, x now is equal to 5 over 2. Pero dito guys, it's not yet done. Okay. Kasi, minsan, since we have two roots or we have two answers, possible answers, yung isa dyan ay pwedeng maging sagot, yung isa dyan ay hindi. Okay? So, depende. So, dito guys, 3 over 2. Kapag sinabstitute ko siya dito, let's say 2 times 3 over 2. So, 2 times 3 over 2, right? Minus 3. So, 2 times 3 equals 6 divided by 2, 3. Or, cancel ko na lang to. Bring down ko yung 3. Minus 3. So, dito guys, magiging 0 siya. Ulitin ko sa taas, hindi pala nakita. Okay, so, what if guys, 3 over 2 ang isa sa mga answer natin dito, no? Say for example, so 2 times 3 over 2 minus 3. Ayan. 2 times 3 equals 6 divided by 2, 3 pa rin naman. Or pwedeng mag-cancel out. 3 na lang matitira dito. Minus 3. So, 3 minus 3 equals 0. So, guys, dito, by inspection, hindi siya pwedeng maging 3/2. Okay, kasi as what I mentioned earlier kanina, meron tayong masasolve na 2 roots or 2 possible answers, pero yung isa dyan ay pwedeng maging sagot, yung iba naman ay pwedeng hindi, no? Or pwedeng maging sagot sila parehas. Okay, so since nag-0 siya, hindi natin papayagan na magiging 0 to, or else magiging undefined or false statement. So therefore, ang pinaka-answer lang dito ay guys ay 5/2. Okay? So ito ay hindi natin tatanggapin as one of the solutions. Kasi magiging undefined yung equation natin. Gets? Okay. Let's have checking. So guys, dito 5/2 ang magiging sagot natin. Okay. Mag-checking tayo. Buburahin ko muna to guys. So 5/2, tandaan natin. Ang sagot ay x equals 5/2 only. Okay. So same given tayo, i-substitute natin or plug in natin yung x equals 5/2. Sorry, nahulog ang pencil pen. Okay, so 4 times 5/2 minus 6. So dito, replace lang natin yung x equals 5/2, no? All over, ayan, 2 times 5/2 minus 3 equals 7/5/2 plus 1. So, guys, huwag kayong kakabahan kapag meron kayong ganito. Okay? Dapat marunong tayo mag-multiply ng whole number by a fraction. So, guys, ito, 4 times 5 equals 20. Divided by 2, kung pwede natin i-divide. So, magiging 10 na lang siya, right? 4 times 5, or pwede tayo mag-cancellation, right? Ito magiging 2. Ito magiging 1, right? So, 2 times 5 equals 10/1 equals 10 pa rin naman. 10 minus 6. 4 ang sagot natin dyan. Okay? And then, 2 times 5, 10. Divided by 2, 5 pa rin naman, right? Or cancel, no? So, 5 minus 3 equals 2, right? Okay. So, paano naman pagka ganito? So, 5 halves plus 1. Mag-side solution muna tayo. LCD ay 2. 2 divided by 2 ay 1 times 5 equals 5. So, pagka ganito, pwede tayo mag-direct multiplication. 2 times 1 equals 2. Okay, 5 plus 2 equals 7/2. So, sa numerator natin ay 7/2. Okay? So, paano naman tayo magsisimplify ng ganito, guys? Madali lang yan. Huwag kayong kakabahan, ha? Okay, so 7/7/2. Copy nyo lang yung numerator natin. Get the reciprocal of the denominator. Ito yon, 7/2 magiging 2/7. Hindi na siya division ngayon, magiging multiplication na siya. So, times 2/7. Okay? So, 7 times 2 equals 14. Divided by 7, 2 na lang ang sagot. Or pwede ring ganyan, cancel out natin. So, natira ay 2. So guys, dito, 4 divided by 2, the answer is 2, right? Equals, eto guys, nung sinimplify natin yan, ang lumabas ay 2. So, 2 equals 2. This is a true statement. So, therefore, x equals 5/2 is the only solution of 4x minus 6 over 2x minus 3 equals 7/x plus 1. Okay? So, I hope na meron kayong natutunan sa video ito. Paki-like and share. Thank you for watching.